What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a quick minute since I've made a YouTube video. I actually just got done recording one, but for some reason I can't find it, so now I'm re-recording it. But anyways, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just talking about things that I find interesting and, telling you what I'm buying because and telling you, my own speculation and opinion. So, with that being said, guys, let's get into this because I got a lot to talk about. So, GameStop has been heating up lately because GameStop has made a move to acquire eBay. And there's a lot of Keith Gill rumors that are spreading around, and a Keith Gill return to X could mean huge things, not just for GameStop, but also for GameStop themed meme coins. So, guys, this post from 2 days ago from this Lord Faquad guy, he had talked about Roaring Kitty's X link on YouTube being updated, and he was showing screenshots between April 24th and May 8th. And on X, if you have a blue check, you can utilize Grok to check different things to see if it's fake or not. And this guy asked Grok if it was a manual or automatic change. Grok responded, "It looks like a manual change by the channel owner. The visible update from April 24th to today strongly suggests they edited the social link in YouTube settings." So this is really, really exciting. I think we're on Kitty Watch, baby. Like, we are on Kitty Watch for a Roaring Kitty return. A lot of people are saying either today or tomorrow. That's just what I'm seeing on X. I really don't know. But I saw something else, and I looked for the X post. I couldn't find it, but someone was talking about one of the trading platforms that Keith Gill uses, and how in 2024, before he made his return on X, he updated like his trader status on that website, and then like a month later in May, he made his social media return. And well, in April of this year, that same thing happened on that website where Keith Gill updated his trader status. So a lot of people are thinking Keith Gill's coming back. And what an exciting time to come back when GameStop could be acquiring eBay. I mean, rumors like this are circulating all around X. I mean, all you got to do is go to the search bar, Keith Gill return, Roaring Kitty return, and you'll find tons of it. But yeah, a lot of speculation. What is really exciting about GameStop and eBay, oh man, so much to cover. I don't even know where to go. I don't have anything in front of me right now. I'm just winging it off the top of my head. But Ryan Cohen has been making his rounds talking about how he wants to acquire eBay. For those of you that don't know, Ryan Cohen is the CEO of GameStop, and Ryan even updated his X picture to have eBay in the background. He really wants eBay. So this is super exciting. But back to the Keith Gill return, it could be really, really good for Roaring Kitty token. That's Roar on Ethereum, contract address ending in 790F. This is like the OG Roaring Kitty. This is the first Roaring Kitty token on the blockchain. All right. So Keith Gill, when he made his return in 2024, this is when Roar had its initial run up, and around this area, around this top, this was when a group of enthusiasts came around and took the abandoned project and made it into a CTO, and then pumped it up to a $15 million market cap. And of course, it came back down, had a lot of excitement in between these two highs here. In this area here was about when Roar actually bridged from Ethereum to Solana and Ethereum to Shibarium. But this all-time high right here, where Roar kind of fell short, was when Shibarium bridge got hacked. And when the bridge got hacked, the hacker actually stole Roar tokens off of the Shibarium bridge. And then we had some malicious wallets dump, probably scared about the hack. And then we had this exodus from Roar down to consolidation where Roar is at now. But one of the good things that I've noticed over the last handful of months is that our holder count, Roar's holder count, is going up. I mean, the 1,600 holders on Ethereum. If you count Solana, Roar's at over 1,800 holders between Ethereum and Solana. And it's also got a free listing on GroveX around here, this little green candle right there. That was GroveX right there. And Roar, last I looked, Roar was doing like $70,000 in volume on GroveX. So Roar has centralized exchange listings. It has footprint on social media like X. A lot of X accounts, these big, like Whale Satoshi, like True Gem Hunter, like all of these larger X accounts, they include Roar in their meme coin posts. So Roar's got a footprint. Roar has a presence. A Keith Gill return could cause volume to come into this project, raising the price. And then I've also seen a lot of larger exchanges, primarily HTX, Bitmart, and MEXC interacting with Roar community members on X. So an HTX listing, a Bitmart listing, a MEXC listing, Roar could go into the hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. There's no doubt in my mind. So I am holding Roar. I have done nothing but add to my position in Roar, and I'm really excited because a Keith Gill return will pump my bag, and I will be so happy. But even without Keith Gill, all the stuff happening behind the scenes. Oh, Roar's also deflationary now. The community has added mechanisms in different liquidity pairings that actually burn Roar with different transactions. So I think the burn wallet for Roar, last I looked, I don't have it up right now. I'm not going to go looking for it. But last I looked, Roar, the burn wallet was like the 78th largest wallet. Over 2.5 million Roar burned so far, so that's actually really good too. The fact that there's a community around this asset that's using the asset, building the asset, making value with the asset, getting centralized exchange listings, I think this is gonna do really good. Everything that needs to happen is happening. So I am very convicted on Roar, and Keith Gill return or not, I think that this asset is going to do very well. But other assets I'm looking at right now. This is Lolo on Solana. This is like GME meta adjacent almost, because it was speculated that Lolo, this pug here, was a pet of the Gill family. I know a lot of like Roar holders and other GME enthusiasts are actually holding Lolo, but Lolo had this nice run up, and then it kind of came down, came back up again, and it is forming this descending wedge pattern. One thing I've noticed about Lolo is that the dev, not only is the dev burning Lolo, but the dev is also stacking liquidity. And what that bolstered liquidity is actually doing when we have large sell-offs, like this big red candle, this red way down right here, this red way down right here, even this sell right here, like this big wallet that left, the added liquidity is actually absorbing these sells, and that is making the price action it doesn't have as big of a negative effect on the price action, if that makes sense. So that is actually a really good thing, because it allows like day traders or people that maybe see like a long-term potential to this asset. They come in and they feel safer buying a lot more token. And I've seen in the Telegram, people are buying Lolo. They're making $1,000 buys, scooping up tons of Lolo, and that's actually part of the reason why we've had this pattern built the way that it has, is because of the stacked liquidity. So burning Lolo, adding liquidity, and all the large whale type buys coming in for Lolo. I think Lolo is going to break out to the upside. I have this white line here for the floor. So the floor meets the top trend line around May 24th or 25th. And then without moving the trend line to the bottom of this candle, the point here for the top and the bottom is around June 2nd. So right now I'm looking for... I'm watching this one because it almost looks like the price action is coming back up to the floor. So if Lolo consolidates around the floor, hits that trend line, I think it's going to go up. If it falls beneath the floor or forms a bit below the floor, I'm watching somewhere between the 25th and the 2nd for Lolo to break out to the upside. I'm expecting Lolo to break out to the upside, and with an all-time high just under $700,000 in market cap, I would suspect Lolo to go into the millions. And if all these larger whales that are buying Lolo, if they hold, it could send Lolo into the tens of millions. I'm pretty convicted on this. I think I'm going to just hold my bag and see if it goes into the tens of millions, because that would be super good for myself. And yeah, I'm not going to talk so much about my position. I probably shouldn't be, but I mean, who's watching my YouTube anyway? Is like 30 people. Who cares? All right, on to Gmebay. So this is one purely narrative driven off of the acquisition of GameStop and eBay. I actually bought back over here, and then rumors hit of GME or rumors hit of GameStop wanting to buy eBay. We had this nice little run up here, and then this big candle right here was actually the unsolicited offer to buy eBay, and price action went up 3,600% right here, which is really, really cool to see. It's also forming a new floor above the old floor, so I actually think that this asset, I'm looking for it to do an even better all-time high with the actual purchase becoming official. And yeah, so I'm holding, and I'm buying more of this because it did almost a 3x off the last all-time high. So I'm looking for, I think this one could go over $1 million market cap, easy. So that's what I'm looking for with my bag and my own ambitions. But yeah, I got lines drawn out. There isn't really a whole lot of pattern in this chart, just a lot of like price levels where we see a lot of resistance. There's a little resistance there around 65,000, more up around 140,000, more around 250,000, and then all-time high 306,000 in market cap. These are levels that I'm going to watch on the way up and see if there's price action that bounces off. Maybe you get a straight line up, maybe you get a climb up. This is, if not the first Gmebay, one of the first Gmebays, and a lot of the other Gmebays that have been made, they all kind of rugged. So I think this is the one that's more than likely to run, and I'm really excited for news making the purchase of eBay official for GameStop, because this meme coin is going to pump off the narrative and we're going to make money off of it. So next, Teddy. I am super stoked for Teddy. I'm actually buying more Teddy than anything else right now, because Teddy, how this fits, Teddy is like Ryan Cohen's publishing company, or initially it was Ryan Cohen, the CEO of GameStop. He published a bunch of children's books under Teddy Publishing, Teddy named after his father. So there's theories going around on Reddit, and I got some graphics I pulled out of the Telegram. Okay, technical difficulty, but I got the graphic up here. So back March 2026, Teddy filed for trademarks in finance, insurance, banking, and digital marketing. So the theory is that Teddy is going to be to Ryan Cohen the way that Berkshire Hathaway is to Warren Buffett. So Teddy's going to be a holdings company. If you look in some of Ryan Cohen's interviews that he did this last week, he wasn't real high on combining GameStop and eBay, more of keeping eBay, keeping GameStop. So having two separate companies under the same corporate umbrella. Teddy is speculated to be that umbrella. I got another one here. Is it back? Yeah. So this kind of explains it. Under Ryan Cohen's proven leadership, Teddy Holdings LLC is building a permanent capital empire through strategic acquisitions like eBay and a groundbreaking series of children's books. Because it was a publishing company, explosive worldwide revenue growth, elite business partnerships, and powerful community momentum makes this the next transformative investment opportunity. And these business partnerships, like I think GameStop's got like a $20 billion loan. That could be kind of what this is, but this is the theory on Reddit. This is what they think Teddy is going to be. And if GameStop acquires eBay, it could be announced that Teddy is going to be this thing that kind of combines them. This coin is going to be in a very good position to pump off of that narrative, and it's probably going to pump really high. I mean, if you thought 3,600% on Gmebay was something, I think Teddy is going to be just as much, if not more. So I am really excited for that. Let's see, does Dex Tools have their website? I don't have it up. Okay, I brought up the website here just real quick. So this is the website for Teddy on Solana. This is the chart I was just showing you. They made a heck of a website. They really have their ducks in a row here. So if this actually becomes a thing, like if this narrative takes off, this this project is going to print. I really think it's going to print. They're going to mint some NFTs soon, which will be pretty cool to see. But yeah, really excited. The team behind this one have really laid the foundation here to capitalize and make some money. But it almost seems like they're really doing this as like a tribute. Like they're a bunch of fans. They're probably from Reddit. I don't know where these people are from. I don't know the dev for any of these projects. Actually, Roar has no dev. Roar's a CTO, but Lolo has a dev. Gmebay's got a team. Teddy's got a team. So I don't know who these people are, but I like the narrative. I'm already in the GameStop meta, with Roar and being a GME shareholder. But guys, I'm really excited about these projects and what they could do. I'm watching Gmebay to run again off news of the acquisition. I'm looking for Teddy to run again off news of Teddy Holdings, being Ryan Cohen's Berkshire and Hathaway. I'm looking for Lolo to run at the end of this pattern here, and I'm looking for Roar to run with a Keith Gill return. So lots of really exciting things happening. So till then, guys, you want to follow me on X, Arum Wealth. I have had, guys, I don't know. What is happening? Oh, I gotta click this. Okay. That's my X account. You guys want to follow me. So, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Guys, Roar to 4, YOLO for Lolo. The acquisition is coming, and Teddy. All right, let's go. I'll see you in the next one.